Wait, now what do I do here? Go and hit it.
You can't. Don't hit it till you press.
I'm live.
Oh, then you hit it.
But it's not showing me that I'm live.
Then back out and go on it again.
Wait, hit the button. Hi, Isabella. Thanks for joining. And I'm going to move this over so I can see the comments. Hi, guys. Welcome. Hello, the Philly girl. Hello, user. Whoop. Under God command, one joined. Josh for Stone. Welcome, guys. Let you guys come in. Give me a few minutes to get in here. When I am live, hello, Misty. Hello, Quincy Smith. Oh, did you guys just see the Oracle just flew past me? Okay, first of all, do not ask me pregnancy questions. A couple of rules when you guys ask for reading. One, do not tell me anything about you, please. I don't want to know who you've lost. I don't want to know about your loved ones. I don't want to know nothing about you at all, because we are human. If you start telling mediums stuff about you, it gets in the way of our own brain. So please don't give any information. If any of you guys are following me on here, like if you see people are like saying stuff like that, because when I start reading, I can't really follow this stuff. Don't be sorry, sweetheart. Don't be sorry. Pregnancy is a really big one. And it's a very too close to home and too close to heart. The thing is that you're asking a psychic medium to foresee the future. We really don't foresee the future. We can talk to people from the other side. We can answer questions. We are not fortune tellers. I can tell you what the cards will say is going to happen in the future. But that's, thank you so much for tapping that love screen. I appreciate that. That wakes everybody up. But when it comes to fertility, that's a rough one, and one that I would rather kind of talk to you in private about. But I still am very, very careful about that. All right. Misty, I know you're stressed out about it, but here's the thing. The one thing I can tell you more than anything in the world is stressing about it burns out the grass, okay? If you keep thinking about it, you stress about it, you're going to have a problem, all right? Literally, like it burns out the sperm, the egg. I'm not quite sure, but it burns it up. When you just enjoy life and understand that it will come when it's going to come, things will get so much easier and better. Just give up the thought and just say when it will come, when it'll come, and just go with that, okay? Because you're going to make it worse if you keep thinking about it. All right, guys, welcome. If you guys are just jumping in, if you've never seen me read before, I want to welcome you to my page. There's only a few things that I ask. Is that one, you please tell me nothing about you. I don't want to know anything about you when I read somebody. I don't like to read people that are even too close to home. So what I'm going to do is to make this a little bit easier for you guys. And if you see me looking at two screens, it's because I can't see that far away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, hello, Florida. Hello, Sharon. I love to know where you guys are from. Hello, Alexis. Misty, you are welcome, honey. Hello, Jeanette. Hello from Colorado. It's Marie. Hello, darling. Florida, New Jersey, Kansas. Welcome, all of you guys. Oklahoma. All right, I'm just letting you guys all come in. I'm going to start throwing. So the way I do this in the beginning here, just to make it easier for everybody, because everybody wants just their card read, right? And when there's like, right now we're at 160 people, you know the chances that you're going to get read is going to be really kind of hard. So what I do is I do a general layout of cards. So I will lay out 4 piles. You will be resonated to one of those piles. If anybody here has 1,000 followers, I will be happy to have you join me in a live. Hello, April from Rhode Island, upstate New York. Oh, I hope you guys are okay. Anything for Sharon from New York. All right, Sharon and all of you guys. Hello from DMK. Rosemary, welcome. Please know if you have any questions for me, just personally, please feel free to ask questions. I am a psychic medium. I do readings daily. You can schedule time with me, DM me on any of my social platforms. We'll schedule a time together. Allow yourself 30 to 45 minutes. I do not set a timer. I generally book myself 1 hour apart from each reading. Make sure you have a pen and paper ready if you're not in person with me, and if you, I do readings all over the world. So if you are going to be a FaceTime reading with me, make sure you have a pen and paper, because there's some things you might want to question for later, okay? All right, so our first round. Hello. Oh, hello, Illinois. You're in my state. What part of Illinois are you at, Val? Hello, Massachusetts. Hello, Alabama. Atlanta. Tara, New York. Welcome. Dupo? Where's Dupo? I'm like Joliet, Lamont area. Oh, wait. Close to STLI. Kentucky, Utah, Michigan. All right, guys. What I want you to do right now is I just want to take a second, and I want you to let your mind relax. Ask the questions that you want from the other side. When we are talking to our angels and our spirit guides. So right now, I want you to just ask your questions and let them answer it for you right now. One of these piles might resonate for you. Maybe all 4 of them, maybe 3 of them, but you'll know, all right? If you pick this one, empowerment, this one is saying that you are more powerful than you think you are. Somebody took away that feeling of worth. But this card is saying that you are more powerful, and you need to acknowledge how powerful you are and stop letting people knock you down, all right? Watch your thoughts. You're self-sabotaging. Whatever it is, whether it's in your relationship, your life, your job, whatever it is, you're self-sabotaging. This happens from past scars in our lives, even from past lives. We sabotage ourselves. So watch what you're thinking. If you want it better, then you have to think better, okay? Explore your options. If you pick this bottom pile here, it's saying that there's something bigger, better for you. Sometimes this comes up when it has to do with relationships, housing. Some people like settle for a smaller house. Maybe there's a bigger house, a bigger car. Maybe it's a better job, a better relationship. But explore your options. There's something more out there for you, and you're settling for less. And I think this has to do with also this card, that somebody took away your feeling of empowerment, okay? Father healing. This card comes up when somebody from the other, when a father is either on the other side, or there's a separation between you and father, or disagreement between you and father. This is saying that you need to heal. Unfortunately, when we are going through situations with our parents, we take it too personal instead of understanding they're just vessels bringing us here, and we think they should be almighty and perfect, but they're not. And if your father's on the other side and you got this card, he's still with you, he's still watching over you. All right, so that's our first round for tonight. I'm gonna just scroll back for a second. All right, guys. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, Minnesota. Hello from Texas. Hello, Romeoville. Oh, you're right. Oh, Lord Jesus, that's freaking Tina. Bella, say hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina Vanina.
I'm like, yeah, I know where you're at, babe. All right, how are my babies? Music for manifesting. When that card comes up, it generally means that there's either somebody who is musically inclined, a musician, or you need to use music to manifest what it is that you want. That's not asking your questions about how your babies are, but it's saying use music to manifest how you want things to go for them, okay? Everyone tells me that. Well, then that means it's meant for you. Find me in the coming year, and does it hold for me? Oh, the reason why I jumped on here tonight. Hello, Ronnie from Florida. Hello, Maryland. Hello, Florida. Hello, Jeanette. Is my mom with you? Absolutely, yes, sweetheart. Your mom is with you. If anybody has 1,000 followers, you can jump in with a live reading with me. I'd be more than happy to give that to you. User 6706968411. How do you guys come up with these user numbers, guys? If you could do me a favor, darling, and just tell me what is your first and your middle name, and I can help you out a little bit more that way, okay? Yes, you guys, all of your parents around you. Everybody that's ever left us is still around us, all right? We have our angels. Our angels are are the ones that come down, they talk to us, and they dip right back up. Our spirit guides are the ones that have been here before, and they're still hanging around us to help us and to guide us. You know when you're the ones that you loved are around you. You either smell them, you feel them, you sense them, you're thinking about them because they're right there pushing their name into your brain. Okay, you're not just randomly thinking about them, they're letting you know that they're around you. So have a little bit of comfort in knowing you are never alone in this world. Hello, Tracy. I see 333 all the time. Hello, Sharon from Florida. 333, Tracy. It's funny because our angels talk to us in all different kinds of ways. They talk to us in messages like this, having a conversation. They talk to us in numbers. They talk to us in billboards, in songs, in smells. They talk to us. But your 333, I'm just going to make it a little easy for you. How you doing, Tina, darling? All right, 333. You are powerfully aligned with Jesus and other ascending masters at this time. You are at a critical point on your journey where you can go beyond all previous setbacks. This is your time. This is, God is with you. Jesus is with you. You can continue your journey. Things are about to get better for you. What is 444? Bella, what is 444?
Your angels are trying to communicate.
Your angels are trying to communicate with you. All right, we're going to do anything. Pelican finding a single crow feather. Absolutely. First of all, I love my birds. And yes, finding feathers is very important. User 237. Accept. Invite to join my live. All right. Oh, they disappeared. Bella, why did they disappear? Wait, hang on. I think somebody's trying to jump in. We're going to let them jump in. But yes, I'm going to answer the bird thing in 1 second. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second, Del. The question that was just previously asked was about the bird and feathers. Yes, absolutely. Birds are very spiritual. Like there's certain seasons, like just now, that when I see my cardinals, and people will say it's because of the season, it's not. I see different birds during different times. Our spirit guides, I love the birds. It's like our angels that are flying and soaring. Okay, so yes, finding a feather is a beautiful gift, and I keep every feather that I find. All right. Thank you so much for the rose. That's from Stark Lake. All right. College Girl, 86. Have I read you before?
No.
Okay, wonderful. Because I really like reading strangers. What is your first name, Belle?
Brenna. Brenna.
And your middle name?
May. Mae.
Okay. Now, normally when I do a private reading, they're between 30 and 45 minutes, and I will take your whole name and I'll work from that. For the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be kind of quiet. So, Tina, if you're on there, do you see the orb just flew over my head again? Tina, if you are on there, can you just do me a favor? Let people know that I should have made you a moderator. Let people know that I'm just doing a reading, so that's why I'm quiet. I'm not talking for a couple of seconds, okay? And give me a few seconds, honey.
Okay.
Okay, because we're live, I'm going to do just a short version of what I'm picking up, okay?
Okay.
All right. If you've never watched me read before, have you ever watched me read before?
Yes.
Okay. So you understand, like, the middle part is all about you.
Yep.
The outer circle is about anybody close to you. The third circle is anybody you've come in contact with your life. For you guys that have never been here, what those three circles mean is the outside is anybody you've ever come across in your lifetime. Their energy is attached to you. Okay. Um, Brianna, you have a brother?
Yes.
Okay. They're pointing at one brother. Just yes or no answers here. Okay. They're pointing at one brother. I don't know if you have more than one brother because they're not telling me that, but they're saying brother, which means that there's either a strong connection between a brother, or there's a problem with a brother. The brother's having a hard time.
Yeah. I
Okay.
guess, yeah.
Okay. So you understand that one. All right. There's a nurse or somebody who does nursing around you or wanted to be a nurse.
Yep.
Okay. They also, you want to move? You keep thinking about moving? You want to be in a different place, whether it's your job or your home, but you don't want to be where you're at.
Kinda.
Okay. The kind of is kind of telling me that you keep putting it in your mind, which is why the energy is picking up the I want to kind of get out of here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is your dad still here on earth?
Yes.
Okay. There's a separation line between you and dad, which means, and that's why I question whether he's still here on earth, but there's a line between the two of you. Is there a separation because of distance or relationship?
Distance.
Okay. And that's what, because sometimes that's why I get the line because they're just away from you. All right. You have an aunt that's on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. I also got a murder / suicide. When I get murder suicide, it's because the other side doesn't quite know how to like explain it in words. Sometimes when they say murder suicide, it's because they don't want to acknowledge the fact that they've crossed over because of their own doings, that somebody else was involved in their crossing over. Do you know who I'm talking to there?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I want you to, so when they write this down, because it's somebody that you guys have questioned whether or not their crossing over was on purpose or not. And I feel like it was kind of pill related. Like somebody was like taking medication and over medicating.
I can't think of anyone right now.
Okay. Well, hold that person because like I said, it's within your circle. And I think it's in the second circle here. And I believe it's like somebody who's attached to one of your relatives. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I also heard, and this is hard, I heard rape / molested. That generally means that somebody within this circle that's close to you has been either raped or molested. Do you know who that person is?
Yes.
Okay. The month of August, that means something to you? It's usually the birth, death, or something big happened in the month of August.
Yeah.
I know you're like feeling put on the spot right now because like this is happening so fast. So I want you to write down August and think about it. And then I always ask people to, I'm sorry?
She said yeah.
Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay. Thanks, Bella. I have Bella here for the background here because sometimes I can't catch everything. Horses, does that mean something to you?
Yes.
Okay. You have a grandpa on the other side?
Yes.
It's your mom's dad?
Yes.
Okay. He was made some kind of a joke or gesture that you can't tie knots.
That I can't tie knots?
Yeah. Did you have a problem tying your shoes when you were a kid or something? They don't have a concept of time.
Yes.
Okay. And the bad hip, was that grandpa's? Somebody's walking with a limp.
My aunt.
Okay. The answer that's on the other side?
No.
The one that's here. Okay. Maybe he's just talking about her. Are they related?
Yes.
Okay. So that's why he's showing me the waddle, like the bad hip. Okay. You lost a dog that's on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the dog's still kind of running around the situation right now. I'm getting, okay, so me and the other side and names don't go along really well, okay? I
Okay.
don't do well on this side either. But I'm getting a female's name who starts with a T. I almost feel like it's a Tiffany or something. It sounds like a T name. Ty. I don't know. Does that mean anything to you?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay. The female that starts with a T. Does that mean anything to you?
They're
The first
alive
that
right
would
now.
pop in your mind.
They're alive right now.
Oh, it's okay. But they're trying to point at that. They're like, so they'll talk to me about past and present people. So
Okay.
they'll just use that for association purpose. Okay. And I know that's way too broad, and I don't like when it's that broad of a situation. Is that your cousin? The T name?
No.
Do you have a cousin with the name of T? Starts with a T.
No.
Because they're pointing at cousin again for some reason. So like somehow this is associated with a cousin. It's okay. Just write it down. Like I said, message me, DM me when you figure that out. But it's a T, but they said cousin, so it's associated with a cousin. And I actually feel like this person is on the other side that they're talking about. All right.
Okay.
The dancer. Do you know who the dancer is, or wanted to be a dancer? Dance class, dance lesson.
Yes.
Okay. This is random, but it's the male that's talking to me right now. The grandpa is talking to me. He said silver and pink. Those colors mean something to you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, I want you to just think about a couple of questions you have. I'm going to put out 4 cards for you. Normally, I do a private reading. Like I said, it's 30 to 45 minutes, but we're live, so I can't go as long on here because then everybody will like give up and go to sleep on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out 4 cards, but I want you to think about like a couple of questions that you have. All right. And let your spirit guides and your angels talk to you. All right. And here's the thing, you guys, when we're live like this, we have a whole, I don't even know how many people are on here right now, 181 people, whatever. That's a whole lot of people and energy. And I'm going to pick up pieces of all of you guys. That's why it's like when I do private readings, I like it. I don't like when I have 2 people even in the room because I'm going to pick up some of their stuff. So something that I'm saying might be resonated towards you. And understand that message is for you. So hold on to that. That's just your loved ones trying to let you know that I'm communicating with the other side. All right. The first thing that came up was mother healing. When that card comes up, it either means, like with the father, either mother is on the other side, or there's a problem between you and mom, or there is something that you carried inside of you that mom hurt you. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Is she separated away from you?
No.
Okay, so this mother healing card is coming for a reason. So my next thing would be is that somebody is on the other side that felt like they were a mother figure to you. It could be a grandma, an aunt, somebody who was close to you that's on the other side. Do you know who that person is?
Yeah.
Okay, so that again, we don't on the other side. We don't really have like categories, but it was a mother love and feeling that's on the other side. It could be a grandma figure, whatever it is, but she's like letting you know you need to heal and that she's around you. Okay.
Okay.
There was a question that you were asking or pondering, and the answer, and I love this card because it's a straight up yes. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't work for yourself, you're supposed to work for yourself. You have the Midas touch right now, which means that anything that you decide you want to do is going to turn to gold. So, like you've had dreams at what's the word I look for? Admiration.
Admiration.
Yes, like something that you want to do that you can do. They're saying this is your time. Do that. Do not let go of your dreams and think that you can accomplish these. Start small and you can do it. All right.
Okay.
You're artistic or crafty or something.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I think they're saying to use that to keep going with that. All right. You can make money off of it.
Okay.
Consultant expert. This card comes up when it means that there's something else going on. And I feel like you suffer from a little bit of anxiety.
Yes.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Most of the world does. All right. But don't be afraid to consult an expert when it comes to this. Find out what kind of herbs will help you, what kind of natural healing can help you get through that anxiety, and to understand that you can't do this alone. So consult an expert on this. Like I said, whether it's a dietitian, whatever it is, but a neurologist, but seek some help here, because you're going to struggle with this unless you reach out. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. There is still something pondering in the back of your mind. There's a relationship issue that you're dealing with or want to have. Because I feel like it's a relationship kind of thing, like you're not attached to somebody that you want to be attached to.
I guess, I mean, I have a crush on someone.
Okay, so that would be, okay, that's exactly right. That's perfectly what I mean. Okay, so, but that's what I think you're like struggling with that, because you kind of want a relationship there. I'm going to pull this deck aside for 1 second, lovely. And what do you want to know, darling? Do you want to know if it's going to work? What do you want to know? Go ahead and ask the question out.
Is it gonna work?
Okay. All right. Do you have control issues?
I don't think I do. I don't know.
Because they said let go of control issues, which means that you're trying to dictate the relationship.
Okay.
And maybe we don't think that we're controlling things, but we're trying to control how the relationship's going at what speed. All right.
Okay.
So the angels are saying, like, let go of it and just let it flow naturally. Don't expect anything. Don't ask anything of it. Don't like start putting in your mind, are we going to be engaged? Are we going to blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. Just enjoy this moment, every moment with this individual right now. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I hope that helped a little bit.
Yep.
All right. You have a great night, Dal, and have a happy new year. All right?
You too. Thank you.
Right. You're welcome, babe. Bye-bye. No. All right, you guys. If you are just jumping on, I'm literally going to scroll back to see what I was missing during that reading. But one thing I tell people is, please, if you want a reading from me, do not tell me anything about you. I don't want to know nothing about you. I prefer to do complete strangers. Part of what I do as a medium psychic is validation. So I should know things about you that I don't know you, or that I would not know about you. Okay. So please don't tell me who you've lost, who your loved ones are. Thank you so much for the roses, Betty. So please don't tell me anything about you, because that anybody who's watching this and other people that are fake are going to watch what you're saying, and they're going to jump on that bandwagon. Dawn, thank you so much for the rose. So please don't say nothing more than hello or where you're from. That's all I need to know. Okay. I'm going to do some random drawings again, random cards again, just general readings. But I'm going to go back. How do I book a private reading? You literally go to my, and I know you can't do it, I don't think, when I'm live, but I keep seeing people are popping up on there. Can you guys go to my page and my link tree while I'm live? Somebody tell me that. Tina,
Yeah, they can.
They can? Because it keeps, I thought you said they can't.
No, you can't leave the live.
Oh, I can't leave live. Thank you, Bella. Thank you. Okay, so when you go there, you can just message me, DM me. I'm going to give you my cell phone numbers all over there. You're going to text me. We'll schedule a time together. It's $50. It's between 30 and 45 minutes. I don't set a timer. All right. So that's how you get a private reading. I see 111 all the time. Oh, I do too. It's a lovely number. A lovely number. It means that there's 100,000 angels that are surrounding you all the time, and you are being protected and followed. Star, I hope that helped answer your question. Oh, some comments were filtered. Maybe somebody was not being nice. Not even Chrome. I'm not going to read that question. I saw somebody passed or something, and I'm going to let that one go because I don't want to know anything about you. All right, Jeanette, thank you so very much. Tina Bedina, what's happening here? What's happening here, Olivia? So I am doing, probably you jumped in when I was doing a private reading with somebody. You can ask for a private reading right now for no cost whatsoever. Gus, is that you? Who's GURS24? Thank you, Costain. So you can, thank you so much, Jesse, for the rose. You can book private readings, but right now I'm doing free readings with you guys. What I need you to do is I'm about to do a general reading for you guys. Hello, Rosemary. I'm conflicted worshiping Jesus, but practicing, I'm conflicted. And I like this questions like this. So you guys just hang tight for one second. I'm conflicted worshiping Jesus, participating in black magic. I love these topics because number one, I am a Christian. I love Jesus Christ. I believe in God. I am a minister. I teach. I do mission trips. I am very much about God, and that's who gave me the ability to do what I'm doing right now. I fought it for a long time. I hid it. I buried it. And then one day, literally a stranger said to me, "What church is stopping you from doing what you were supposed to be doing?" And that's the day I decided to go public with what I'm doing. And did it give me, with my church stuff, did I get problems? Yeah, it gave me some riffraff. But understand that, look at Second Corinthians. We are given gifts. All right, God gave us gifts. Prophecy didn't end when they stopped writing the book of the Bible. Okay, it didn't end. God's still talking to us every day. Angels talk to us every day. So it's not black magic. This is not black magic. All right, I don't have I can't tell your future or fortune ball. I can talk to the angels and the spirit guides and ask questions for you, and they answer whatever it is that you need. Okay, I cannot answer nothing. Thank you so much for the heart. Thank you, thank you. I love that. All right, are we ready for another round of general? If you have 1,000 followers, guys, and I know the numbers are coming up kind of quick. This is where Bella normally would help me, but she's not helping me right now because she's busy getting ready for her trip tomorrow. Hello, Mommy G. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. You guys, honestly, I have so much fun doing this. I'm sure you hear it. Wait, I'm sure you hear it. Wait, it went too fast. It went too fast. God made us in his image. Gifts and all. Absolutely, Michelle. You're Michelle with 2 L's. I'm a Michelle with 1 L. Hello, Wendy from Idaho. General reading. I'm about to pull another one up. Hello, Boston. Who keeps reaching out to you? You already know that answer. You guys question. Thank you so much for tapping that screen. You guys know who's reaching out to you because you have them in your mind when you keep feeling this. Like you see an image, you see a name, you know who it is. You just keep your brain. The first voice we hear is our own voice. The second voice is our spirit guides, our sixth sense, our energy is our second voice. This voice keeps dismissing that voice. All right, so let it, just learn to silence this part so you can hear that part. Can I repeat what I said? Which part, Starlake? Sorry, I didn't know what you need me to repeat. Hello, Rhonda. Are you guys ready for a general reading? Again, I have so many unanswered questions. Darling, we all have unanswered questions. If you are ready for a private reading, if you have over 1,000 followers, and I know that sucks. So you guys help each other to get to that point because people can't go live without. Thank you so much for that bullseye. But people can't go live without 1,000 followers, and I don't really see the reason behind that. Also, too, with that being said, there's a lot of stuff going on with this social media platform. If you go on my page, I have other platforms. You might want to like them in case these things all disappear one day. If you understand what I'm getting at right there. All right, you guys ready? Okay, so if you are just jumping in here, I'm about to do a general reading. You are going to pick the pile that resonates to you. Hello. You be you, girl. Absolutely. I'm going to book you. That'd be wonderful. I love my readings. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. I love helping people heal. Hello, Rose. All right, general. All right, I'm about to, well, that was a calling card. When a card flips out of the deck, I call them calling cards. That means that somebody was supposed to hear this. And this card is for you, whoever you are, okay? Self-forgiveness. You have to understand this, guys. We are, thank you so much for the roses, Mommy. We are born human. We make mistakes, thousands of mistakes. That's part of life. We're supposed to make mistakes. That's how we learn, right? The thing is that we feel guilty about things and we hold things and we carry crap with us. We're not supposed to do that. You need to forgive yourself because this is stopping you from moving forward in life. You literally are stuck on this plateau where you're going over and over again. You're not moving. You're like a hamster in a wheel right now. Until you forgive yourself, you can't make the next step. Just say to yourself, I'm human. I made a mistake. Thank you so much. Forgive me. And don't make the same mistake again. That's it. It's very simple. We're already forgiven. Just say, I'm sorry. Move forward. And there's no point in guilt. Let it go. All right. General reading, guys. Sorry. If you're just jumping on here, your general reading is you are going to pick a pile that you are resonated to. It may be 2, 3. Thank you for tapping that low. It may be 2, 3, or all 4 piles. All right. When you pick that, you're going to know that your angels, your spirit guides are talking to you. Morning affirmation. This card comes up generally when somebody doesn't realize how beautiful they are. and understand how important they are. So for you, if you pick this card right here, I'm going to give you a morning affirmation. In fact, I can probably post where I got these little things, and I love them. But these are my daily affirmation little things that were made from a friend. So your morning affirmation starting tomorrow is, I can do this. I can do this. Just keep telling yourself that every day. I can do this until you believe that. All right. If you pick this pile right here, you're pondering, questioning something from the other side, and the answer is real simple: yes, yes. Okay. Whatever was you're asking, the answer is yes. All right. Divine magic. There is divine magic all around you right now. Your spirit guides, your angels, your past loved ones are all around you right now. Things are going to get better. They're going to start looking up. You just have to trust and surrender. The day that I stopped caring about stuff was the day my life became so much easier. And what I don't mean not caring about people, but not about the material world. I don't care. If I lost everything today, well, it's where God takes me, and I'm going to pick up wherever I'm at. I don't care. The day you surrender and stop worrying about the bills and everything else is the day your life is going to get so much easier. Because you know what is worrying going to get you? It's not going to pay the bills. It's not going to make things better. It's not going to make the relationship better. But just letting it, surrendering up, what it is. I will survive. I will be where I'm supposed to be. Just accept that, okay? Synchronicity. Again, everything. Thank you so much for the roses. Everything is being lined up just exactly how it's supposed to. And sometimes it's not on our time. It's on the time that we picked before we got here. So things are being lined up for you. Thank you, Tammy. They're being lined up. So just have faith and patience. It's going to get better, okay? All right. La, 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 la. All right, I'm going to catch up for 1 second. Hello, Miss I Hill, Mr. I Hill. I'm not really sure. Hello, me. All right, guys. If anybody, well, hop in here. I can't see my other comments. Bella boo. All right, I'm going to do another round. Worry is a sin. But worry is a sin because of the fact that it's not doing our souls any good. Our souls were not meant to worry. Again, calling card just came up. Somebody keeps questioning something, and the answer is still yes. You keep questioning this. All right. Generally, bells, something's going on here. Oh, I got somebody in the waiting room. All right. So I think we have somebody here ready for a live reading. So let's see who that is. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. First question I ask everybody is, have I ever read you before?
No.
Okay. Have you ever seen me read? Okay. Did you just see me read the last person?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So you understand what I'm talking about when I talk about the 3 circles, right?
I think
The
I
first
missed that
one-
part.
Okay, that's okay. So the first thing that what I'm going to pick up is going to be all about you. The second thing I'm going to pick up is about all of your, like, your family, your close friends, your relationships, stuff like that. Okay. The
Okay.
third circle is anybody that you've ever been in contact with in your life, because we absorb that energy. We carry that with us forever. And the reason why, and that's so broad, and I don't even like the third circle, but we hold on to stuff forever. Like I had somebody I read, and she's like, well, yeah, that happened to my friend in 3rd grade, and I'm 60. I'm like, yes, but you carried that memory with you forever. So that's the third circle. So I hope you have a pencil and paper, because there's a few things that generally I might say, because in this platform, it gets kind of hard to understand everything because it happens too fast. All right.
Okay.
All right. So what is your first name?
Melissa.
MEL, 2 L's or 1 L?
1 L, 2 S's.
Okay, ISSA. Normally I would go with your full name, but since we're doing a mini reading right now, can I have your middle name?
Ann.
All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just take a couple of seconds, and I'm just going to talk to the spirit guides and work on your name, and then I'll be back at you, okay?
Okay.
If anybody's popping up in here and they see me, I don't know, Tina, if you're still with me, if you can let people know that I'm in the middle of a reading and that I'm not just staring at a piece of paper. Hearing a background, what? Like wind. Is that something? Actually, what you're picking up is actually the charger that's plugging things in. You might want to push that plug in. All right, Melissa. Okay, Melissa, like I said, this is really short because it has to be short and sweet when we're on here. The first thing that they like they're trying to tell me something about you, your spirit guides, which means that somebody that's on the other side that knows things about you. Do you have a scar on your back or something on your back?
I currently have like a little cut on my back.
Okay, that's what they're talking about. Okay, thank you. Because they keep scanning your back, trying to show me your back, and I wasn't quite sure what it was. But they were showing me there's something on your back. You're you have you don't call grandma grandma. You have a nickname for grandma.
Well, my grandmother's passed, but we call my mom. Uh,
But there's no. But what I'm saying, wait, don't say anything else.
okay.
Just as you know, because they said nana. Nana generally means that you don't call grandma by a traditional name. So the person that's on the other side was not called grandma.
No, she was. Well, yeah, she was, but my other one I didn't really know.
Okay, but was she called grandma or no?
No.
Okay, because they literally, when they say Nana or give me a name like that, it's telling me that there's a grandmother on the other side that went by a nickname, not just grandma. So she's just letting me know that she's on the other side and that she was not, Nana was not necessarily her name, but she's telling me it's a nickname for her. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I
Okay.
get that.
You have a sister?
No.
Your mom lost a baby?
Yes.
Okay. So it was a sister. Okay.
Okay, we
That's
weren't
on the other.
sure.
Okay. No, I'm just telling you that she's on the other side. It was a sister. Okay.
Mm,
Um, so if mom didn't know, it was a girl. All right.
mm.
Um, is your mom, is she been sick or struggling with sickness or been
Yes.
recently sick? Okay. Because it said mom is sick. Okay. Um, they showed me a attempted suicide. They didn't complete the suicide, but they tried.
Not mom.
No, somebody in here in the circle.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a truck accident. Do you know who had the truck accident?
No.
Okay, they're talking about a truck and an accident. So if there was somebody that was, again, within this circle here, and I want you to think for a second that somebody that you know, like somebody's brother was just in a truck accident, or a car hit their truck or something, but there was a truck accident
Mm.
because they're pointing at the truck accident and that you know about it. And it's okay if you don't understand it right now. So just write that down. And I always say
Okay.
that when it makes sense to you, just message me because I always love to know when people figure out what I was talking about. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Um, but then they also went with a fire truck. Do you know
Mm.
why they were showing me a fire truck?
No.
Okay. There was no fire or anything around your house or anything around that, or somebody within your family had a fire?
I'm thinking. No, it's funny because there was all fire trucks outside before, but
Okay.
nothing that
All
affected
right.
me.
No, okay. No, okay. Just because of the fact that, so when you just said there was fire trucks outside before, anything that when I pick up, when I'm doing somebody's reading, before they even come to my house or I'm reading them, I literally start picking up whatever their brain is seeing
Mm.
or thinking about. So it's probably what you still were triggered by the fire trucks that was still locked in your head. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to look up what it was.
Okay. All right. Um, you're surrounded by lies. You know who the liar is around you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure you know who that is. Okay. As long as we know who they are, then it's better. Okay. All right. Like I said, when I do private readings, they're usually 30 to 45 minutes. I charge $50. You can DM me to message me to schedule it. When I do these private readings, when I do these free readings like this, they're a lot shorter. So I'm only going to do 4 cards. I generally do 7.
Okay.
Melissa, you have a friend on the other side? A female?
Yeah.
Okay. Because she just like jumped in here that there's a female friend on the other side.
Okay.
Um, she kind of feels like she was a little responsible for her own death. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't say nothing else. But she's taking the responsibility for that. Her own mistakes created this
Mm.
problem here. Um, I don't know if she's trying to throw you under the bus right now. Um, she's saying that you were dating a bad boy around that time or during that period of time. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. She's she's showing me drinking on the hills. Does that mean something to you?
Drinking on the hills?
Yeah, like almost, I'm not sure what that means, drinking on the hills. I don't know if it's a place or actually on hills or up, like up higher than and looking down.
No, I don't know what that means.
Okay, let her keep talking to me. Okay. Um, okay, understand that when somebody's coming from the other side, these messages might not be just for you, but for the loved ones to talk to them. Does she have a brother that's still here on
Uh,
Earth?
yes.
Okay. I almost, because that's why I asked that question, because I feel like she used to drink with him on the hills. And that's why
Okay.
she pointed at the brother, or tell the brother this, he'll understand this message. Okay.
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 Could it mean my brother?
Okay. She said brother, so I'm not sure what brother she drank with on the hills.
Okay.
Okay. But they will understand the message. And again, hills doesn't necessarily mean like mountains. To them, it's like above everything else. So they were above watching down when they were drinking. It was kind of like a happy place for them.
Okay.
Um, she's like, her mom is still here on Earth, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because she's like trying to rub her mom's cheeks right now. And she's telling me to let her mom know that she's around her all the time and not to
Oh,
be so upset and broken.
okay.
Okay. Um, I just got shown the letter B for a name. Um,
Okay.
okay, makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. The month of May means something to you?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay, I have, because, and this is going to go a little bit longer here because I'm getting hit with stuff here. Somebody on the other side crossed over because of trauma to the head. I don't know, not necessarily trauma to the head, but they're giving me a blow to the head, which means that either it was an aneurysm, a stroke, something took them on the other side. I feel like it was a male. Do you know who that male is?
Yep.
Okay. They just want to check in. They want you to know that they're here. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Uh, the school bus driver or bus driver. Do you know who they're talking about?
Yeah, I feel like so many people right now.
Okay. All right. Yes, it is. They once the veil's open, they all come rushing in. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is interesting because they're giving me a cross signal here. They're telling me that you were like an only child, but there was too many children in the house, which generally tells me like you feel like you're all alone in a group of people.
Hmm. I'm not an only child.
So you were the only child.
I'm not.
You're not okay, but okay. So they said the only child, but not the only child, meaning like you feel like you're alone in a group of people, like you're not
Okay.
the favorite child or something, like you or whoever's around you. You don't. You're no. They're saying the only child, but not the only child, meaning like you feel like you're an only child sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what they're trying to explain to me, and they understand too. And the other side they give words that they can explain it, and our brain has to dissect that. Okay, so they said only child, but not the only child, but you feel like the only child, like nobody understands you sometimes.
Yeah.
You ran away from home.
No.
You tried to run away from home, or you were contemplating it because they're showing me a grandma on the other side is showing me you like wanting or trying to pack up to leave.
Hmm. I mean,
Is
I'm
it
not a
while you're
child,
a
so
child or as an adult? Because she's showing me you packing up, trying to leave, like you want to run away.
um I mean maybe maybe many years ago when I moved out, but
Again, right. So that's in the circle. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So it's still resonating. Okay. But she's showing me you packing up stuff and she's showing me like a backpack and a smaller bag that you're like piling crap into.
Hmm.
You've got books and like you have like, I don't know if it's a diary, a journal or something, but you have a book or two that you threw in this bag, some pictures, um, some clothes, your personal products. But she's literally watching what you're packing because she thought it was interesting what you chose to put in that bag to take with you.
Hmm. Okay.
Um, was there? She's trying to show me an image of. I think it possibly was your bedroom growing up or something. But she's showing me like a I don't want to say a rag doll, but a cloth doll, like sitting in the corner. I don't know if that it was really sitting in the corner, but it was like a doll that was made out of cloth that either you put in the corner because you didn't really like it, or it was always left in your room. Um, I feel like I don't feel like that it was ever really like loved. I think that's why it was just sitting there.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if this makes any sense, but literally today I threw away a crocheted Olaf.
Okay. All right. That makes total sense. Okay. So really
Okay.
was loved, but it was okay. That makes
And
total
it sat in the corner of my room, and I was like, you know what?
okay.
I just don't need this anymore.
Okay. All right. So it makes total sense. As long as you got it, I got it. We're good. All right. Perfect. Okay. All right. So, and like I said, I was trying to pull up your cards, but they just are really loud and they wanted to keep talking. All right. Give them another second here. Hold on. The pasta. Mom makes the pasta, or the grandma made
Yep.
the pasta better than the mom, or something. There's a fight about the pasta.
They both make the pasta.
Okay. That's the fight about the pasta. Okay. Who was or wanted to be a truck driver?
My stepdad.
That goes back to the truck. He didn't have an accident in the truck?
I don't know. We haven't heard from him in a very long time.
Okay. All right. Because they're bringing back the truck thing again. Okay. You were thinking about college, but you didn't finish.
I always wanted to go, but I never went.
Okay. But you took classes to help towards college.
Um,
They were like, she started, the ball was rolling, but you didn't follow through. Did you
yeah,
apply
I
for
started
something?
working after.
Okay. But they were like, they showed me a ball was going, but you stopped the ball. You didn't finish. I don't know. Does that mean you applied for it, or
No.
you were working towards credits towards that in high school or something? But like the
Mm-mm.
ball was rolling and you stopped the ball. Okay.
No,
Uh, who was or wanted to be the lawyer?
I work in that industry.
Okay. All right. That makes sense then. Okay. And did you want to be a lawyer?
I'm a paralegal.
Okay. So, all right. So kind of like I'm a paralegal also because I want to be a lawyer. So that was my
Mhm.
way of getting in there. Okay. All right. Somebody crossed over and I feel like it's like within the last like year or two because of breathing issues. Like,
Yeah.
they just took my breath away. Okay. She's giving me female vibes. Is it a female?
Yeah.
Okay. I just heard Lucy for some reason. Do you know what Lucy means?
Um,
Lucy, Lucille. I don't know if it like means loose, like loose, or Lucy, but they said Lucy. So it's an L word. Okay. I don't know if
okay.
it's a name, but they're going with the Lucy.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to try to close the veil, but they just want to keep on talking. We have a lot of people that have passed on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, it's like a whole freaking clan here, all trying to talk at the same time. Okay. All right. Waves of prosperity. What that means is that money will be coming to you, but this card, the thing is, money's going to come to you, but not necessarily like how we might think it. Like it's not like you're going to win the lottery ticket. And the only reason why I tell people that is because um, money doesn't mean anything to the other side, right?
Mhm.
But prosperity means like good things, good health, good fortune, good things are going to come to you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. You've been getting signs. This means two things. One, those on the other side have been trying to communicate with you, but you're not paying attention. Whether it comes in smells or the birds or the candles or like the lights flickering on and off or oh gosh, how else do I get to feel things? I just sense them around me. Their name pops in my head. They're trying to like trigger you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I just finally got to look at the screen. Thank you so much, Dawn. But they're trying to talk to you. The other thing is that when they say watch the red flags, that also means that something is going on and they keep trying to warn you. to pay attention to the
Okay.
people around you and situations around you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. A new dawn. It's a new beginning. New things are going to get better. The darkness is behind you. Things are going to get better. Don't look behind you. Look forward. Okay.
Okay.
Treasure chest. Again, this goes for, it's kind of ironic because you got two like good cards when it comes to like things getting better. So a treasure chest, unforeseen fortune is coming to you. So I do think that things are going to get better for you in 2023, financially and everything else. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Can I ask you a quick question? I
Absolutely.
commented before. I see, I was the one who commented before. I see, and it's almost like a running joke in the family, 111 and
Yeah.
1111
Right.
in every way possible, like 10 times a day that I
Yeah.
take screenshots and pictures.
Yes. When you,
Is
because
there a meaning behind that?
absolutely, 111 means that there's 100,000 angels around you all the time. That's one of a great holy number, 111. Okay, it's telling you that you are being surrounded by those from the other side. Understood. But there's two things, and I don't know where you picked up at, but angels are those that are on the other side that live in heaven. They talk to us. Our spirit guides or anybody who has lived on earth has crossed over, and they're still coming back to help us. So when they say, when you see 111, smile and know that your loved ones from the other side are around you. You're surrounded by 100,000 angels. They're like trying to talk to you. It's like a billboard sign.
Love it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I hope you have a great night, Dell, and have a happy new year.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, I'm going to catch up on these messages and I'll do a general reading. And I know that you guys are probably like really bored watching me work. And I'm sorry. I wish I could do all of you guys all the time. Do I do private messages? Yes, I do. I mean, private readings all the time. Wait, hold on. Do I have somebody else in here? Sophie? All right. Wait, I can't pull it up. Huh. Okay, I see a Sophie trying to get in, but I don't see you there. Wait, Sophie, are you there? Hecky boo. Okay. Sophie, I see you there, but I can't get you in. Oh, I think you might have left. I'm not really sure. You might have given up. Sophie, if you're still there, try again to come in because like you have a little icon there, but I can't get you in right now. How do you request to join a reading? Okay, first of all, you have to have 1,000 followers in order to get a live with me like that. And I'm really sorry for that. And I don't like that rule. So if you guys can help each other, because I don't really think that's fair that you guys like can't get live with somebody. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, there's a whole lot going on here. If you, right, Cheryl, thank you. It's not boring. Prayers and love. So sorry. Prayers and love. GG. I missed something there. I'm gonna scroll back for a second, and then I'm gonna do the next general reading. Okay, guys? The general reading. If you're just jumping on here, so because of the fact there's so many of you and there's only one of me, I can't possibly make all of you guys happy all at the same time. So what I do is I will lay out 4 piles. You will pick which pile is resonated to you. You can have more than one pile. There's no rule on that. All right. But for a second, I just want to scroll back to see what I've missed. Okay. And then I will go back to that. But you guys, please do not put your personal information out here. Do not tell me who you've lost. Do not tell anybody because other people are watching this page right now and they're going to like use this to trigger you. And they're going to send you messages that, oh, I know you lost your dad and I felt him come through and it's all BS. No psychic medium that is ethical will ever message you and I will never message you. So if you get a message from me, it's not for me. There's like 4 or 5 fake pages that people have created. Thank you, Tara, for the rose. So please don't fall for that crap, okay? Nobody will ever reach out to you for a reading. Yes, you can get a private reading. Go into my link tree, whatever. You can message me, DM me. I'll set a private reading. It's 30 to 45 minutes. It's $50. I don't set a timer. So that's that. Now, let me just scroll back for a second, and then we'll do another general reading. All right? Thank you. Hello, New York. All right, it's going to take me a second to scroll back. KSCR is fun to watch. Thank you. I said, I'm glad it's fascinating. I love e-reading things have been terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, Nikki. How can you request to have a reading? You can, if you want a free reading like this, you have the option of either if you have 1,000 followers, I can read you that way, or just go with the general reading right now, or you can book a private reading with me. The private reading, like I said, is $50. So. Ooh, who is Lala 8816? She did my reading and she is amazing. Thank you so very much. Actually, you guys, here's the thing. If I've ever read you before on here, the best thing you could ever do is go to my Facebook page and post something on there that that you felt validated by the reading. Because honestly, word of mouth is the best word to get around. And thank you so much. Gigi, I'm so sorry. I need a reading. User 25861. Thank you so much for that heart and that love. I truly appreciate that. Tracy Ann Gobo, please. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Request to go live with her. Wait, you just requested to go live with her. The clock. Wait, I don't get it. What is the background noise? It's that thing. How do you get a reading? Okay, I think I'm about kind of caught up here. Long Island. Hello. Tell me something good. Don't we all want to hear something good? All right, well, I'm going to tell you something good. I'm going to tell you are not alone in this world. I'm going to tell you that your spirit guides and your angels are around you all the time. You are never alone. You are in a learning episode of your life. It's going to get better. Every day is going to get better. Just remember not to look at that life any more than a bump in the road. I learned the day that I said everything is just a bump in the road. My life got so much better. We have three voices, guys. We have our voice here that talks to us. I have to go to McDonald's, right? Then we have the other voice, the second voice that we have in our head. That second voice says, don't go down Jefferson, take another road. That was my angel guides, my spirits trying to protect me, telling me to go a different way. So I listen to that voice. Then we have that third voice in our head. That's a really bad, dark voice that we don't want to pay any attention to. And the more you learn not to listen to that voice, the more it can't mess with you. That is the voice that gives you doubt, that makes you feel bad about yourself, that says, don't go to McDonald's because you're a fat butt or whatever. That's the voice you can't listen to. All right. You listen to the first two voices. I spent probably 10 years of my life humming, because humming, you can't hear that voice. You can't hear when you're humming. All right, guys, ready? I'm tired of learning. What are you tired of learning, love? Oh, darling, we are here to learn every second of every day. We are literally here just to learn. So you're not tired of learning. You actually picked this lesson before you got here. And I know other mediums out there will argue this point, and it's okay. We all are on different tracks. We all learn things differently. That's why, like with religions, there's so many different pieces to the puzzle, and no one person has that one answer, okay? But my teachers tell me that we picked our lessons, what we want to experience and wanted to learn. But if you learn just to flow through it and not take it like so personal and serious, like take it as a bump in the road. I'm going to ride through the bump in the road. Whatever it is going to be, it's going to be. I can't control it all. The day you start to surrender that, the day those bumps don't seem so dark anymore. Okay? Can that really out the voice? Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. Actually, right now, if you want to practice that right now, I want you just to hum for a second. Just hum. And while you're humming, y'all start humming right now. While you're humming, I'm going to ask you to think about something. Keep humming. Can you think about what color a stop sign is? Keep humming. You can't, because you can't think when you hum. I should so be sleeping. I know, so shy. What time is it? I have to get my daughter to the airport. Oh, it's 9:41. Not too bad. I too did humming and couldn't figure out why. It's a protective mechanism. It's literally our soul telling us how to protect ourselves. It's saying start humming so you can't hear those other voices in your head and you don't think so hard. All right, we're going to do another general reading. All right, if you're just jumping in here, I'm going to lay out 4 piles. Dun, dun, dun. And then I'm going to breathe for a second. So I'm going to pick out 4 piles. You are going to be resonated to one of those piles. And it could be more than one. You might be resonated to more than one. And this is for you. All right, it's a general reading. I'm going to have to slip to the side for 1 second. I'll be right back. to maintain community guidelines, I have to dip out. Okay. Why are you laughing at me, Bella? And of you guys that are older on here, Bella is in the house, but she's being very quiet. All right. If you pick this pile right here, it's saying break free. It's time for a new adventure, a new experience, a new journey. You need to break free from the path you're on. Understand something, guys. When we are like at a job or in a relationship or we live somewhere and we start to feel antsy, like we have to move or get out of it, it's because our soul is like pushing us. And when we ignore it, it keeps pushing us. It's like, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. And you can't stop that feeling of that urge. Your spirit is trying to say to you, yes, please break free. There's something else I need to do. I need to experience. And you've got me trapped because of your own fears. So let's break free and let's just take a chance. Empowerment. If you pick this one, it's because somebody took away your feeling of empowerment. Somebody made you feel like you were not as important as you really are. But you are special. You are beautiful. God made you perfect. Okay? So understand, nobody can take that away from you. Let that go. Don't look behind you anymore. You are beautiful. I'm telling you that right now. So feel that power inside of you and now move forward. You asked a question and the answer was a straight up yes. This card has come up multiple times today, which means somebody keeps asking questions that are yes or no, which I like. Yes. The answer is yes. Make a wish. This is your magical time. There is something that you want. There's a change that you want. Your angels, your spirit guides are like, you have to manifest it. You have to think it. You have to dream it. You can't just like say, hey, I want a new car and think you're like going to get a new car. It's bigger than that. If you want to manifest something, number one, you start off with, I'll use my car for example. I want a black car. I want a black car with leather seats. I want my seats to heat up. I want gray carpet on the insides. I see me putting my key in the car. I can smell the car. I feel the car. I'm in the car, and I am grateful for the car that I'm about to receive. You have to first lay it out for the angels and then show gratitude for what you are about to get. Okay? All right. So make your wish. Thank you, Mando. These names are so like packed together. Mandolo, Lynn. Love your energy. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to do another round here. I don't see anybody with 1,000 trying to jump in for a reading. I hope that you guys that have been here, you've enjoyed it. I do go back to see and I don't do this just for more. You got it. Keep coming. I don't do this just for, I don't know, all the tokens and the hearts and the love, but trust me, I really do appreciate it. I think it's kind of really cool. And the people that keep tapping the screen, I appreciate that also. Join, but I'm here. Piper, that's okay. You're here. So you're joined. How to get a hold of me? You can first of all, you have to follow me, I guess, to DM me. So follow me and DM me, or else hit the link tree and then you can contact me, Tracy. Hello, Donna. I did the reading in person. Leyde. So the thing is that your names are really hard for me to figure out who the person is, but I'm glad you did the reading in person, and I really hope you enjoyed that. 2022 was a really hard year. Did you develop a skill? Okay. I hope you're still there. KASCR9. Have you always been able to do this, or did you develop the skill? My first time that I ever experienced somebody from the other side coming to me, I was about 7 or 8 years old. The next time I was probably where I actually seen a spirit in full form was my grandmother when I was really sick. But no, I mean, from the beginning of time, I would hear the ants cry if I was going to step on them. So yes, I'm also an empath. I pick up the cries of every critter, every tree. I cry if you cut the branches off. No, I've known this my whole life. I didn't start pulling cards out until about 30 years ago. But I did it very secretly because of the fact that I was very involved in the church, and the churches don't like that. So I felt like I had to hide it. When I finally decided to come out, I started doing it actually as a fundraiser because I was like, okay, I didn't want to do it for money. I didn't think that was right. So then I did it for a fundraiser to help raise money for a mission trip. And it kind of rolled from there that okay, people aren't looking so down on me like I thought they would. And then we were traveling one day, and I got the message from a stranger who said, what church is stopping you from doing what God told you to do? And that's when I went full force. And that's when I started my TikTok page, because my 20-year-old daughter at that point was like, you have to go public with this. And I did. And I'm glad I did. My whole purpose in doing this is nothing but to help people heal. That's all it is, to help us heal. That's going off my hair. It's not healing right now. But thank you for asking that question. And yes, is it a skill? Yes, it is something that I had to keep training myself and learning how to do. I teach classes on it, and it's like anything. It's like any other muscle in our body. You have to work it to figure it out, okay? Dun, dun, dun. Bella is leaving us. I can see she's dying out right now.
No, I gotta be up 2:30.
Oh, okay. It's 10. I'm currently on the path of healing. That's wonderful. I want to help in some way. I want to help in some way. All right. We're going to do another general, guys. We're going to probably shut down pretty soon because I have to get Bella to the airport like butt crack early in the morning. Like, I should say actually in the middle of the night. All right. Was scary when you had your first encounter? Oh my God, yes, I was scared to death. I actually thought I was going to be killed. I was on the second bunk of the bed. I was about 7 years old. And all of a sudden, this giant woman that, well, she came through the doorway. In my little eyes, she looked like she was like 9 feet tall, but she obviously wasn't that tall. She made it through the doorway. She didn't have any feet. Good night, Isabella. I can see you wondering about that.
Hey, you can't go to bed any later than 10:30.
I'm not. I'll be in bed shortly. Thank you. Love you. Bye. She wandered she was like floating into my bedroom. She had a giant sword in front of her, and I was convinced she was about to kill me. So I put the covers over my head, and for some reason, I don't even know why I didn't scream. I just put the covers over my head and accepted the fact of my fate that she was going to take me out. And then after a few minutes, she didn't take me out, so I pulled the covers down, and she was gone. It seriously was almost, oh my gosh, that I was 7. It probably was maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago that she told me who she was. She was there to protect me and guide me. She wasn't there to hurt me. But I always seen her as like, oh my gosh, she's scary and she's going to try to kill me. But she was letting me know that was the day. Thank you so much for that. That's so cute. She was generally letting me know that she was my guide and my leader. And that's when everything triggered in my brain and I started seeing and feeling things. So I was about 7 or 8. After that, I wasn't scared. After that one, that was scary as hell. Okay, are we ready for a reading? All right. 9 years ago, my husband said he saw me walking through a wall, but I was sleeping in the bedroom. I have seen stuff like that, but you have to understand also that between the hours of like 3 and 5 a.m., we can leave our bodies. That's when we generally leave our bodies, go to the other side, talk to our loved ones, our angels, our spirit guides, and then we have to get back in our bodies. So does our soul leave our body? Yeah, it does. It travels. So that's not uncommon that your husband would have seen you walking through the wall because you probably left your body. Okay. See, when people die before it happens. Okay, so you have a different kind of gift. We all have different gifts. And I mean, some people have like all gifts, some have a few gifts, some have different gifts. I don't see when somebody's going to die. What I get is a sick feeling in my stomach, and I literally say, something's about to happen. I can feel it, and it's not going to be good. But do I see somebody before they cross over? No, that's a gift. It's a very powerful gift and a very scary gift and a very sad gift. But it's a blessing gift. If we understand that crossing over is part of life, it's not the end of life. It's the process of life. It's part of life. But I can understand how that would be kind of burdensome for you to have to see that. But God gives us the gifts that we can handle. So I guess you can handle that one. All right. All right. Ready for general reading? Thank you for the 5 there. And okay, so if you're just jumping on, who are you going to do a reading for? All right, so who are you doing the reading for? I'm doing the reading for all of you guys. Oh, you see them afterwards. Understandable. So if you are just joining, and we're only going to be on here for a few more minutes, so general reading means that because I used to try to pull cards for people on here, and it gets really hard because there's so many people. Oh, I see somebody's asking to come live with me, so hang in there for 1 second and I will grab you, okay? But I'm going to do a general reading before I grab this person trying to go live with me. General reading means there's something in your mind, something you're thinking about, something your soul's been holding on to, and these cards are for you. So you'll be resonated to one or more cards, and that's for you. And like I said, sometimes it's more. Again, I'm going to dip out for 1 second because there's certain things I can't do on here. Because they'll kick me off. Hello, Wicket. All right. If you pick this one right here, so you're going to pick one of these 4 piles or all of them. If you pick this one, treasure chest, unforeseen fortune is coming to you. That doesn't necessarily mean money. We'd like to think it's money. Sometimes it's just the gift of life getting better, unforeseen things, better job, better housing, whatever it is. But things are going to get better for you, okay? This is ironic because this goes right next to it. Waves of prosperity. That means that good is also coming to you. So if you picked both these cards, they're both for you. Otherwise, 2 people pick the same card. It's the same thing. Things are going to get better in 2023 for you. All right. Morning affirmation. You picked this card because of the fact that somebody made you feel like shit about yourself. Took away your feeling, your dignity, your self-worth. So morning affirmation means before you get out of bed, you have to love yourself. Okay. So I went to my little morning affirmation jar that I had, and I'm picking one for you for tomorrow. All right. Tomorrow's affirmation. And you have to keep repeating this until you believe it. It's not just say it and walk away. Tomorrow's affirmation is I believe in myself. And just keep saying that until you believe it. All right. Okay. Dream big. You dream too small. Again, somebody took away your understanding of how cool you are and how special you are. So dream bigger. Better job, better relationship, better house, better. Dream bigger. You're meant so much more. Okay. All right. I hope that one helped. And how lovely. How are you? Wait, who's that? Amy. Hello, beautiful. I did have a wonderful Christmas. Thanks for jumping in, love. My first experience was very odd, and she refused to read me. I really like a reading. Wait, who refused to read you? I didn't ever refuse to read anybody. You don't mean me, right? Leyde, because I've never refused anybody. You're welcome. Have a good night, darling. Okay, I think there's somebody in there that's waiting for a reading. I'm going to grab them. All right. Okay. This one. Hello, darling.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yes. Can you hear me?
I can. Have I read you before?
No.
Okay. What is your first name?
Lisa?
That makes it easy. I can spell that. Middle name
Michelle?
with 2 L's?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And if you haven't been watching me for a while, you're going to have to give me a few minutes. Just while I do this in person, I'm not ignoring anybody. If anybody wants to keep telling people what's happening, that I'm not just shutting everything down and sitting here writing while I'm live. I just need to take a few minutes to open the veil up and listen to the other side. Lisa, the first thing I just got was your dad before I even say anything else. Is your dad on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. He just checked in real quick. Okay. Now give me a couple seconds here. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Have you seen me read before?
No.
Okay. So what happens is once I get your name, and if I do a private reading, I take your last name also, but I don't do that on a social platform. So I take somebody's name and then I let the spirit guides talk to me and tell me stuff that would mean nothing to me, but only to you, just for validation purposes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. There's a circle. There's a ring here. The middle is about you. So some of what's validating is just about you. The
Okay.
second ring is your closest family and friends, associates. The third ring, thank you so much. The third ring is anything or anybody you've ever come in contact with your life, which makes it so broad that I really don't like the third ring because it's too far fetched and too far out sometimes. But like, for example, I was talking to a 6-year-old woman and I talked about a little girl who drowned it and she watched it. She's like, well, yeah, that happened when I was like in third grade. Yes, because you carry that with you forever. Okay, so
Okay.
some things I'm going to say may not make sense right now. So I hope you have a pen or paper to write that down because it will make sense once we're off of here and you have time to let your brain think about what I'm saying. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So again, this has to do with anybody within the circle. All right. Um, your dad, his mom's on the other side also
Yes.
because you said I'm with my mom. Okay. The cancer, and just say yes or no. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell any medium anything. Okay. All
Okay.
right. The cancer, you know who crossed over from the cancer.
Yes.
Okay. Um, somebody just lost their job.
Yes.
Okay. Um, the aneurysm, something to do with the head. Somebody crossed over because of something in the brain.
Yes.
Okay. Church was brought up, and like, and you understand that when they talk to me, they give me words and symbols, and I don't have to understand them. But the word church came up. My own personal brain thought that there was an issue with church. Uh,
Uh,
like
no.
doing this right now is a problem with the Catholic religion. Are you Catholic? Were you raised Catholic?
No.
Okay, because sometimes that happens when somebody's Catholic. Like they have, I was born Irish Catholic, so that's why my first thought goes to that. But there was something to do with church. So write that down because for some reason I'm not sure if Grandma was pointing at church or you need to go to church
Well,
or
just told somebody I needed to go to church.
okay, got that? Oh, you what?
I told somebody I needed to go to church.
Okay, so that's why it's still resonating in your brain. Okay, so that's where the church is coming from. Thank you. All right. Somebody crossed over and in your brain at some point, and I'm going to go back a little bit here, but somebody crossed over, and I don't know if it's your dad or some or grandma or the uncle, but you felt like you should have gotten the car. Now it's going to take you back a little bit because things were being passed out amongst the family, and there was something that you favored. It was somebody's car, like you
Yes.
should.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, all right. Um, I don't know. Thank you so much. I just saw the flowers flying around there. That was beautiful. Relate? Are you in the middle, or were you divorced?
Widowed.
Widowed. Okay. Um, somebody's on the other side had throat issues.
Yes.
Okay. You have a little girl or had a little girl?
Yes.
Okay. Um, did you lose a baby?
No.
Okay. You never miscarried.
No.
Okay. So the little girl is still here. All right.
Yeah.
Is she away from you?
Yes.
Okay. You have a son you're worried about?
Yes.
Okay. Um, something happened during second grade. I don't know if it's your second grade, somebody's second grade. They just yelled second grade. I don't know what that means if it's somebody from the other side from second grade, but second grade means something that you should understand.
Um,
And
uh,
again, that's a hard one because that's like so broad. So I
yeah.
want you to think about that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it was your second grade or something in second grade happened. Okay.
Okay.
So hold on to that one. All right. June and January came up as relative months to you, meaning it's either crossing death, the birth.
Um,
It's usually something big happened during those 2 months. That's why they're bringing them up.
no,
Neither one of them.
no.
All right. Then hang on. Then they're going to keep, because when you say no, that means they're going to keep going here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. When did you get, do you remember the month you were engaged?
Um, December,
And when did you get married?
March.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out why, because like, it's almost like your husband was pushing at these June and January for some reason. No children were born during that month. Didn't travel and have fun. Those two things, he's pointing at them. These two things mean something.
I can't think of what it
It's
would be.
okay. And I know it's hard when you're dealing with like this because it's going way too fast. So write them down and then do me a favor. Just message me when you know what they are. And generally, once you quiet your brain down, the stuff is going to make more sense. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Sometimes when I'm like reading, I can't read my own when I'm writing, I can't read my own writing. But there's a male that's around you that's dabbling with drugs. You know who he is?
That's what?
Dabbling in drugs, playing around with drugs.
Yes.
Okay. They just want to make sure you know that. Okay. Oh, okay. Recently, were you dealing with or who was dealing with a lump in their breast?
I'm being checked for one.
Okay. All right. So they're just like I said, they're validating stuff that I wouldn't know. So
Right.
that's why they're checking the lump in your breast. It's not saying it's bad. They're just talking about your boobs and has nothing to do with me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now take a couple seconds. Oh, I just threw my book. Hold on. All right. All right. Take a couple seconds. I'm about to shuffle this deck for you, Lisa, Michelle, and who's Bobby? Bobby or Robert? It's somebody who's connected to Bobby or Robert. They just tried to yell out their name to me.
My
It could be Bob, Bobby, Robert. Usually it's generally the first name that will pop up in your head
yeah.
when I say something, okay?
Okay.
So don't like fish for it. Just let it come to you. All right. All right. He's pushing this. He just said June 17th.
And 17.
The sad part is this can go all the way to your third circle because there's no concept of time there.
Hmm.
All right. Okay, first, your spirits, your angel guides are saying that you need rest. Okay. You can't keep burning at both ends. It does no good for nobody. Thank you so much, Susan, for the roses. This card is my ultimate favorite card of the entire deck. I had this actually on my daughter's wall when she was born, my last child. It's the mother protection card. This is saying that you have a mother spirit guide on the other side that's holding you like a mom, and she's going to make sure that you're always safe. So whether it's a grandma, a mom figure, but she's on the other side holding you and protecting you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Ready, set, go. This means it's time for the move. There's something that you've been wanting to do, whether you're supposed to like pack up and go, change things, like your spirit guides like getting antsy. And you know it because it's like drilling in your head, like, I need to change this. I want to go. I want to do something. And I almost feel like in your head, it's almost like a whisper, like you don't even want to hear it.
Yep.
But you're getting this urge. You're like, I'm supposed to do something, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. They're telling you it's time to move on. Like you're not supposed to, your soul doesn't want to stay in one spot all the time. Okay. It
Okay.
has to explore, it wants to feel things. And you're afraid to make that move and change. But
Yep.
understand that what's the point of the fear? No matter what we do, no matter what we change, we're supposed to go there for a reason. And it may not always be the best reason. Like I've known people that like up and they move to another state and they're like, God, I hate it here. You don't understand. You were supposed to just break away from that first place to move to the second place.
Right.
That wasn't your permanent place. But not only that, but during that journey of process of moving, you cross people's lives and you touch their energy and it changed them or you. So it's so like, don't be afraid. Just take a chance.
Okay.
Pack it up and go. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Empowerment. Somebody took away your feeling of empowerment. Somebody broke you. All right. And made you not realize how strong you were. They simplified you as a human being. The angels are saying that you are more powerful than you even have any idea how you are. You're not alone. You are strong. You just have to remember where you came from. Okay. And
Okay.
it's strong, a powerful woman. Do what the fuck you want to do. All right. Just
Yep.
live now. Stop laying down and letting the world take over. Just live. Okay.
Needed to hear that.
You're very good. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's, and I hope this helped, darling.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a great night.
You too.
I hope you know how to hang up, Lisa, because I don't.
I don't. I'm trying to figure it
I'm like, I have no idea. You might just be hanging out all night. It's okay. We can hang out together.
out.
Let me see here. I don't even know how to disconnect it. Nope. I'm about to give you some roses.
I'm getting off anyway, so I'm gonna just sign off completely.
Okay. Have a
You
great
have a
night.
good night. Happy New
You
Year.
too, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye.
To in person. The last lady I went to in person. Oh, okay. Not me. Good. I would never do that. Name of your deck. Oh, name of my deck. So I have a couple of decks that I use. I use this one. I use this one. Dun, dun, dun. I've been using, oh my gosh, I've been using this one. This is actually my third round of this deck. And I bought them all up because she went rogue and she took them all off the market. I think this is like 2003. Okay. But like I said, this is like my second or third deck of her. And then I have my Lover's deck, which is also from Doreen, but she doesn't do cards anymore. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, Cindy. Good night, Sophie. Are you doing another reading? Yes, I was doing a reading. I would love a reading. Missing my sister, sweetheart. Blue, please do not even put that out here on social media that you're missing your sister, because every medium and fake, I shouldn't say every medium, but every fake person is going to grab that woman. When I read somebody, I don't want to know nothing about you. I prefer to read total strangers, okay? So please don't tell nobody what you need. Hang on. Oh, my Lordy Jesus. I done messed up. I don't know how to fix this. I'm trying to see everything y'all said. Kelly, I was probably doing another reading. How do you get a reading? You can just go to my page, and you can DM me for a reading. I will send you my cell phone number, and we text and schedule it together. Show your support. Amy, thank you so much for your love and your support. That's the third circle, is far out people. Maybe someone from the past you don't think about. Actually, Laura, that's an interesting statement. But generally, what I've learned is that third circle, and I would guess that to be a fourth circle. The third circle, though, are all people that we have dealt with on the earth this time. I would say that would be at the fourth circle, as people from the past. Oh, no. I'm just scrolling back to see if I missed anything, guys. Hello, new here. Hello, ODQ. First time visiting. How do I get a reading? You just go to my link tree. It says contact me. Go to DM me. We schedule a time. I charge $50 for a full reading. That's between 30 and 45 minutes. I do mediumship first, and then I'm going to the cards. Dun, dun, dun. You are connected with or connecting. Very broad. Wait, what? You ever connected with or connection very broad? Not sure what that means. Let me have live access. London, I wish you could. I can't pick that. You guys can. Aries, I'm an Aries. Again, what the third circle refers to. Yes, the third circle has to do with, so the middle circle is all just directly towards you. The next one are the people that are closest to you. The third circle are anybody that we've ever came in contact with in our lifetime. And I know that that's why I don't like the third circle, because that's way so broad, because it stretches out your entire life. So somebody you were in kindergarten with, people cross over, like you were in school with somebody in second grade, and they're still, once we come in contact with somebody, we pass somebody just like this, like that. I've absorbed that energy. You've absorbed their energy. Like I literally can feel the energy passing through my hands right now. So we pass somebody, we will forever pick up everything that they're carrying with them. And when we do readings like that, the third circle is like bringing up every energy that we've ever connected to, touch, or been part of in our entire life. Okay. If you ever like met somebody and you're like, oh my gosh, you seem so familiar. Like, why do you seem so familiar to me? We've never met. Because probably you actually have connected energies through somebody else. I've had this happen across the world. I've done readings from here all the way to Australia. So what happens is that the second I cross paths with somebody, they cross paths with somebody, and they cross paths with somebody, right? It's like the butterfly effect. And all of a sudden, somebody here in Illinois crosses my path, and I'm like, I feel like I know you. It wasn't them that I knew. It was the generations of crossing of energy. We connect to it. It's kind of really cool. All right. And dun. Oh boy, I'm going to have to catch up here. Hold on, children. Amy Sue, your test. Are you a psychic? Yes, I'm a psychic medium. Amy Sue, first of all, don't put stuff like that out there because people are going to grab onto that. But is your Ted proud of you? Yes. The other side is wonder. Okay, you just like had to cross the line right there when you asked that question. I was about to answer because yes, the other side is always proud and always loving. But there was a decision that you made, Amy Sue, that you were questioning. I don't know. Did you quit a job or something that you thought you shouldn't have quit, or you lost a job or something that it really bothered you? Because he saw that and he was like, you weren't proud of yourself. He was still always proud of you, but there was something to do with it. Quitting a job, not taking a job, or left a job that he just like pointed out to me. I hope that makes sense too. Can you pick up our energies while online? I do. Here's the problem with picking up the energy online is that I pick up. It's like I call it the veil. When the veil lifts, then I get hit with everybody because they know that I'm open to talk. So then everybody tries to come in, and that's why it's really hard sometimes because I have to discern who can talk to me, because otherwise I'm getting stuff from everybody else that's on here right now, and I have to be really careful to make sure that I keep up the boundaries. Like I want to talk to all of them, but if I don't kind of keep up some walls, like I'm just talking to one person, that's why I write down their names, just talk to their people. Otherwise everybody rushes in. And trust me, when I'm live sometimes I get random stuff like, okay, here you go, let's do this right now. Because you said that, the veil is just kind of seeping open. I have a young man that crossed over. He was in a truck when he crossed over. I don't feel like it was a crash or anything. I feel like he died inside of his truck, but not like the truck wasn't hit. I don't know if he OD'd in his truck. He left behind a woman that was either pregnant or just had a new baby. And he's like stepping in because he's like trying to reach out to that person. So I don't know if you're here or if you know who we're talking about, okay? But he's making me feel really sad for the people that he left behind. All right. How can I work on my mediumship? I have classes on that, and I teach people how to do that. It's been quiet. Go to my link tree. You'll see the classes that are coming up. Does anybody know who it was that just came through with died in his truck? Okay. Did he have a girlfriend that was pregnant, or he thought was pregnant, or a child? Laura. because he's trying to make it specific. What's he saying, please? Hang on. Yes. Hang on. Okay. You guys are going to have to, Trace, tell me what you know or feel about me. Hold on. Okay, I'm not going to read this anymore for a second. I'm going to let him talk, and then you guys can figure out who he is, okay? Give me 1 second. He didn't finish high school. It's going to help you guys to eliminate, to like break it down. He was still with his high school sweetheart. I see cowboy boots and a hat, but it's not a cowboy hat. It's more like a, I don't know what you call them, like a, what do you call those hats? Like a sports hat or whatever, like a, what the frick you call them? Just a cap with a bill on it. Like it wasn't a cowboy hat, but I see him like in boots. I don't know if they were cowboy boots, but he was wearing boots and a hat. His heart went out. I'm sorry, but there was drugs involved. He wasn't trying to like leave here. It was an accident. He made a mistake. I just heard the word Andy. I don't know what Andy means to him. Andy, Andrew. But he yelled the word Andy for some reason. Andy or candy. I'm not sure what he's saying. But it's an Andy sound. Andy or candy. Randy? It's that sound of name. It's really funny because I got a couple people here like are trying to jump in because this is connecting to more than one person. They're arguing back and forth about the color of their hair because they're like both trying to figure out who wants to come through here. I'm gonna go with brown hair. I got brown and blonde bouncing back and forth. I don't know if they were once blonde and then they were brown, or vice versa, or they had both blonde and brown hair. Blue eyes. Somebody around them has the blue eyes. I don't know if they had the blue eyes or if the person, their spouse or their close loved one had the blue eyes. I'm going to let that go right there. Okay, hang on. It's the battery pack. It's the noise. And he's my stepbrother / my cousin. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's just literally the charger here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back now just so I can read the comments. Yes, a baseball hat. Thank you. All right, now you guys, I was hoping that with all of this that would come down to one person who knows what I'm talking about. And please don't give me any information. Don't tell me I literally saw September and I'm not going to read that. His name is Byron. It's like an Andy sounding. His name is Byron, unless the rest of those things, you guys will know more than I am because they're like I said, this is an example of when I opened the veil for somebody to come in. So this person is connecting, so he's trying to give you all the clues he can. But so you have to remember, he said, I didn't finish high school. The boots, I don't know if it's a cowboy boot, a work boot, the hat, but it was like, yes, like a sports hat thing, or what do you call this? What the hell was that called? What do you guys call that? I don't know. It was just a hat, a cap. Was drug induced. He had blonde / dark hair. He's going back and forth on his hair color. I don't know if he dyed his hair. It went from blonde to dark, whatever. He's talking about somebody with the blue eyes. Drugs were involved. His heart failed. Andy, Randy, Candy, it's something along those lines. That's the person who is trying to come through. Okay. Please don't ask when he passed, because now that's going to trigger my first brain not to let me listen to that. Okay, hang on one second. I can't even ask that question now because my brain's going to hear the month of September. Never ask, just ask the questions of what month they passed, because our first brain is so powerful because we live with that on a daily basis that it gets in the way of the second brain. So that's why I don't like to know anything. So he's talking about a little girl. Did he have a little girl? Little girl. I think he had a little girl. Or he's with his little girl. The female might have lost a child, abortion, and miscarriage. But he's talking about a little girl. Either the little girl's with him or he has a little girl. He just said the word ginger. I don't know if that means like color of hair or the name. Or a relative. Again, go into the circle here. Or somebody who likes to garden. All right. No. It's hard for me to see this. Wait. Okay, you guys, here's the thing. You guys all are connecting to somebody right now, and I can't really read all that, only because of the fact that it's going to confuse my brain. You know if this person is for you, okay? Do you feel this person is for you right now? Did enough things get validated for you that you know that that was your guy? The thing is that when, like I said, when the veil's open, a lot of different things are going to come in, and we're all going to find pieces that connect to us. But somebody here knows who this person is, and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, yes, that was my person. Okay. So again, I don't want to read the comments because unless you just give me a yes, that all of that was validated towards one person, not just one thing or two things, but generally when I do a reading, I'm like 98% validation, 2% is confusion because the person doesn't get it. So if it was 98% validation, then just say yes. Okay. I don't want to look because I'm afraid what's coming in right now. I'm going to peek. Hello, come on. Don't tell anybody anything, darling. You guys, do not put anything on social media. There are literally people that are watching us live, and they're grabbing everything you're saying. So please be careful what you're putting out there, because then all of a sudden they're going to message you and say, oh my Lord, I feel this energy. Yes. Okay. That's all I need to know is yes. That message is for you. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's. My message to you guys is we are not alone. We are never alone. You don't need somebody like me to tell you that. Your loved ones, your family are around you all the time, and they're trying to talk to you and communicate. You just have to listen. I literally have notebooks all over my house. When I was first learning how to read, even still, I use my notebooks. I will start off with a question from my loved one, and I will write that out to my grandma. And then I just start writing the first thing that pops into my head. That's those messages when I'm not thinking, our grandma responding back to me. So talk to your loved ones. They are right there, right beside you. They are holding you. They are hugging you. They are wiping away your tears. They didn't leave with animosity or anger. They go through a transition where they look and see the mistakes that they made here on earth and what do they need to correct when they come back. Thank you so much for the love, you guys. That's what they're doing. They don't cross over and say, oh gosh, I'm so upset with you because you screwed up. No, dude, you're supposed to screw up here. We all are. They did. They're human. Everybody is human. We all make our mistakes. So there's nobody that's better or worse than the other. We're all screwed up. Okay. So that nobody feels bad. Nobody is like saying you should have been there when I crossed over. No, most of them don't want you there when they cross over. Okay. So the guilt and all that, that's that third voice in your head. The third voice is demonic. It's bad because our spirit guides never give us the bad thoughts. Our loved ones are there all the time. Thank you so much. ALEC, I can't see the whole thing. Thank you so much for that love. Our spirit guides, our loved ones are there every day. Thank you, Rachel, Stu, for the roses. So my message to you guys is love yourself. look at everything as a bump in the road. Don't look behind you. There's no point in that. Look to the future, but not too far. Live in the moment. Just see the light in the future. Don't go too far out there. Just live today, because we never know when today's our last day. All right, have a happy New Year's, you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining my live. I wish I could be here all night with you guys, but I have to get my daughter to the airport at like 4 in the morning. So have a great night. All right, talk to you guys soon. And I don't even know how to turn off the live. We might be stuck together forever. It wouldn't be so bad, right? Oh, wait, hang on. I just want to see something here real quick before I shut this off. Thank you. Big love to you too, darling. You stay safe also. Thank you. Thank you for the bullseyes. Thank you for all of that. Ashley, my heart goes out to you. Thank you, Rachel. You guys, again, I appreciate you guys. I love you all. I wish I could do this all night long. Love yourselves. That's all I can tell you.